It was early morning at a small town railway station. The sun hadn't fully risen yet, but the platform was already bustling with the people. A train was about to arrive, and everyone was in a hurry. On one side stood a wealthy man dressed in a fine suit, holding a laptop in one hand and talking on his phone. On the other side, a young boy, around 13 or 14 years old, wearing torn clothes, carried a kettle of tea, offering it to each passenger. The train arrived and the crowd surged forward. In the rush, the tea boy accidentally spilled tea on the rich man's suit. The man got furious and shouted, "Are you blind? This is an expensive suit. People like you will never understand." The boy froze, fear and tears welling up in his eyes. Nearby stood an old stall owner who often watched the boy selling tea. He stepped forward and calmly said to the rich man, "Sir, this boy wakes up every morning at 5 a.m. to work. His father is ill. His mother stitches clothes at home, and this child sells tea after school. If he made a mistake today, it's because his hands were shaking. He had not eaten anything last night." The rich man looked a little embarrassed but said nothing. He boarded the train. As the rich man sat in his seat, he saw the tea boy outside still moving along the platform with his kettle. The train moved forward, but the man's heart seemed to stay behind. "Here's boss, same station, same city." A young man stepped off the train, dressed in a smart suit, holding a briefcase, eyes glowing with confidence. He walked straight to a small tea stall where an elderly man and an old woman sat quietly. The young man bent down and touched their feet. "I am back today. I am the CEO of company. But the lesson I learned on this station and from your sacrifice, no university could ever teach me that." The boy was the same tea seller. That same day, the wealthy man, now older, attended a seminar where the young CEO was giving a motivational speech. After the season, he approached him and said, "Do you remember me? I am the one you spilled tea on that day." The young man smiled and replied, "Yes, I remember. That day I learned something very important. Mistakes can be made by anyone, but forgiving them is the act of those with big hearts." So, the moral of the story is poverty is not a crime. Giving up on a dream is. So, those who believed in time, work hard, and respect others always find success sooner or later.